It's week 7 of the 2024 season. All eyes are on Jamar Chase. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions.
The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in week 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. More of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
From the 36. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it. The players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't grow too much longer.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Putting the tight end in motion. Give to Williams from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
On third down, here's Burrow. Throw complete to Williams. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Here we go. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs. Winston has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Throwing is Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Here we go. They'll try the right side with Edwards. Jukes one defender, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
Sticking with Edwards here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Completed to Reynolds. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense.
And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And teams just have not been able to keep this guy out of the end zone in the first half of the season. He is pacing the NFL and receiving touchdowns. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 3 on that gain. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another run for Williams. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 16. Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, it's James Prochet. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Browns going on offense here, very late in the half. And they'll have enough time to try to get into field goal range, just a shade over 40 seconds remaining in the half. Throwing from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its second. Here's Winston to the air. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8.
On 1, ready?
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He'll throw it. Oh, he got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. That brings up, and with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlocked game. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the 2nd half. And they could take control in the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The 6-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 11.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Winston looking to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. The Browns are lining up to punt. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage.
I'm one, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now, Burrow. He's going deep. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one.
Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He's trying another one deep. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage.
Here we go.
And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
On target to his man Higgins. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Here we go.
Edwards crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grab the lead on their first series of the half. McPherson at the point after. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They begin the drive with Chubb. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Ready?
Winston to throw it. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that makes it 2nd and long.
Ready?
Winston now. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bengals and Gus Edwards headed back out on offense. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And it'll be Bengals football. Running behind center with Edwards. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Here we go.
Now Edwards. And this is a nice gain. Let's stop to the 47. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
From the 47. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. It's a handoff here to Edwards. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So we're through 3 here. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. All set up now for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds his man Chase. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go.
From the 19. Put the body on the line for his team. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. On the give, this is Edwards. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for 2. And that's into the end zone for 2 points. But I do see a flag down near the line, so let's see if this stands. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Getting another shot at 2 here.
Gun. Cut. 11. Cut.
Sending him up the middle. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground. They run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Winston. Finding Reynolds. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 34. That one complete to Njoku. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Chubb on the give, headed left. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Winston. escapes the pocket. He can run it. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
14 more yards.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. Not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And they are there to bring him to a halt at the 26. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Get set. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Bengals close to picking up their 5th win. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Here we go.
Sending a tight end in motion
Here we go.
left.
Stop.
Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's gonna be on 3rd down.
Gun.
Burrow setting up the play action. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns have some new life in the 4th. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. Completed to Reynolds. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Chase down to his right. So the Bengals take this one on the road.